hours or the cane juice is going to go bad. So you're going to take this cane juice and put it into these giant stainless steel tanks for about 72 hours. After you just let it taste your cane of wine. And no, you cannot drink it. I mean, you can, but it's not going to taste very good. You're not going to get very drunk off of it. So we're just going to go on to the next stage. The next stage being this big guy over here. So you're going to pour your cane wine into a pot still and basically boil the hell out of it. It's going to boil about 170, 175 degrees, which is the boiling point of alcohol. It's going to evaporate and go off into the next step, which is called continues to boil even more. And here is where the true danger of being a bootleg in the backyard comes to fruition. The issue that people have when they're trying to make alcohol on their own is that they tend to drink the wrong part of it. So, alcohol comes in 3 parts when you're making it. You have your head, the body, the tail. The head is what people are constantly trying to drink, which is bad for them because it's actually pure acetone. Yeah, you're drinking nail polish when you're trying to get it in your backyard. You don't want that. It's really not going to be good for your insurance policy. So then what you really want to drink is the body. The body is where the safe and good stuff is. Your tail has leftover sugar or sediments. You just keep boiling that and adding it to your body, and you keep it moving. Great. So after you have that nice, safe body, you're going to do one of 3 possible things to get an end product. Your first one is going to be your white rum. It's going to go into these giant stainless steel tanks, during which time it's going to be sitting for about 7 to 9 months. It's going to get a sharper, crisper, more mineral taste. You know, like not really kind of spicy, I guess you could say. That's the rum you may think of when you're thinking rum. It's what's going to go into your really cheap rum punches you can have at your college parties. I'm sure a lot of y'all know about that. I wouldn't know. I don't get invited to those. I'm too bored, apparently. Then yes, that goes your white rum. That's the rum you always think of when you think your rum. Your next rum is going to be your amber rum. This amber rum, it gets its name due to the fact that it gets a nice amber color from aging. Now I say aging is proceeding because aging happens when wood is involved due to the evaporation process of oxygen. During the time that it's aging will be about 12 to 15 months. It's going to absorb the flavors and colors from the wood. You get much more floral flavors, more open, softer. It's a really nice flavor. You're going to learn more about it as you keep tasting. Your final, though, which is my favorite, is your aged rum. Now, question: any whiskey, bourbon, or cognac drinkers here? All right, then good. So I'm sure you know that with those kind of alcohols, it's a one-and-done deal with barrels. Except for us, we kind of just run behind, we pick away the barrels, we snatch them up, and we pour rum into it. So during the 3 years that the rum is going to be in these barrels aging, it's going to be absorbing the flavors from the wood itself. We're going to take advantage of what's known as the devil's cut, which is a portion of alcohol that stays trapped in the wood itself during the aging process. So while it's happening, we're absorbing the flavors of those whiskeys and cognacs into our own flavors. We're expanding upon it. We're still going to lose about 8% of the total volume, though, in what's known as the angel's cut, which has gone through evaporation for God to in a sieve, judge us, and abide it alongside us. That's all great and everything. So now you have your 3 different rums, and after which point you get back to where we started, which is it becoming our main industry. So over in St. Croix is where we have our distillery for Captain Morgan and Crucian Rum. Have any of you guys ever tried either of those 2?
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, rum becomes our major export here in the Caribbean. So alongside that and our tourism, I think we're staying pretty stable because even though we can do much tourism after hurricanes and during the time that COVID was running rampant, we still had rum to count on because everybody wants to get drunk when there's nothing else to do at home except watch your TV and the same rerun 5 times in a row. So now we have all of that going on. We actually encourage you to buy rum by telling you that, hey, at the plane station, at the airports, TSA usually stops you and you have bottles of alcohol. Not down here. We tell you to take 6 bottles home with you. Yeah. Hint, hint, clue, clue. Do that information as you will. You're legally allowed to buy up to 6 bottles. I didn't say that though. So.
But in your suitcase, not your carry.
In your suitcase. It has to be unopened. Yes. So our legal drinking age increasingly changed over to 21. Again, that's how much strong suggestion though. Just like 18, our previous drinking age is also a strong suggestion. Like a lot of us have had our first drink by the time we're 10 for one reason or another. Like my mother, she is Puerto Rican, and she learned from her grandmother that a shot of Hennessy with some garlic and honey cures a cold. Yeah. I learned that I hate Hennessy, so at least there's that going for me. Yeah. See, we're local medicine.
With garlic with it?
Yes, a shot of Hennessy with crushed garlic and honey, and a little bit of lemon.
Haven't you ever heard of a hot toddy?
Yeah, but not with garlic.
Oh yeah. So garlic is.
We love it.
It's
We
really
put garlic in everything down here.
Yep.
Okay.
But yes. Is there any questions anybody has for me? I promise there's no question that's too dumb or too weird. I've heard them all. All right then, since there's no questions, it's time for you guys to actually try the rum now that you learned everything about it.
Yes.
So, he does this way.